The linebacking corps of the New Orleans Saints in the late 80s and early 90s was known as the Dome Patrol and was recognized as one of the best collections of talent at that position on a single club throughout NFL history. Inside linebackers Vaughan Johnson and Sam Bills were flanked by Pat Swilling and Ricky Jackson on the outside. As a group, they made 18 trips to the Pro Bowl. The most physical of the quartet was Johnson, a 6'3", 235-pounder who packed the wallop on any runner who might venture into his territory. He was quoted as saying, "I like to see their eyes roll back," concerning any unfortunate ball carrier to make contact with the four-time Pro Bowler. His lifetime best performance came against the San Francisco 49ers, where in one game he had 28 tackles, causing defensive coordinator Steve Sedwell to say, "I don't know what he ate before that game, but I hope he eats it again." Vaughan grew up in Morehead City, North Carolina, where baseball was most popular and where his dad was a great player. So Vaughan grew up with baseball and basketball as his first loves. Like his dad, he excelled in baseball, a strong-armed catcher and power hitter. But it didn't take long for Vaughan's hitting to transgress from baseball to the gridiron. Johnson chose North Carolina State because it was close to home and family. His game quickly rose to the next level under the tutelage of Wolfpack linebacker coach Greg Robinson, who was one of the toughest guys Vaughan ever met, very demanding and always pushing him to be the best. It was Robinson who taught Vaughan Johnson about being physical. Opponents will tell you Vaughan learned well. So did New Orleans. The hapless Saints had been the league's punching bag since their inception in 1967. The arrival of head coach Jim Mora in 1986 signaled the new beginning. The 1987 team reached a milestone with a 12-3 record and the first winning mark in team history, Johnson's fondest football memory. The turning point was in late November. A win over the Steelers, stemming from a pair of magnificent goal line stands in the fourth quarter, ended up being a 20-16 Saints win. It was the fifth win in a 9-game win streak of a memory-making season. Johnson spent 8 seasons in a black and gold uniform from 1986 to 93, finishing his career with 669 tackles. The Dome Patrol stands as the NFL standard for linebackers. All 4 were selected to the 1992 Pro Bowl, the only time all 4 linebackers from the same team were so honored. Prior to his arrival in the Crescent City, Johnson said, "The only thing I knew about New Orleans was that the fans wore bags over their head." After Vaughan Johnson's career, the bags were never needed again. Let's welcome to the Allstate Sugar Bowl's Greater New Orleans Sports Hall of Fame, class of 2017, a man who helped change the culture of Saints football in New Orleans, the Dome Patrol linebacker, Vaughan Johnson.